Dun, 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 dun. That's the sound my opponents are gonna hear when they queue up against me. I'm like a shark on Shark Week. I cannot be stopped. Let's get straight into it. This is day number 8. Currently at 1364. In our quest to reach 1500. And interestingly, I have made the decision to switch from 10 minute to 15 minute because yes, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my opponent aborting the game. Yes, I have switched from 10 minute to 15 minute. And the reason being is because I don't know if you guys know that meme where it's like a 3, I hope I put it up on screen. It's like 3 sliders and you turn 2 of them on and you try to turn the third one on and the one of them turns off. That's me trying to play chess while explaining good moves and making good moves and also trying to be funny and entertaining. Like in a 10-minute rapid game, those 3, you turn one on, you turn 2 on, the other one turns off. It's just never gonna work. So we're in a 15-minute game here. No need to rush. I can yap all I want. We don't even have to do anything. I have never seen this position in my life. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So e4. Okay, let me actually backtrack because I've been doing too much talking. E4. I played the Sicilian. C4. I've never seen that actually. And I played C6. Now, I think just standard developmental principles still apply here. D6, like solid, looks completely fine. And I'm going to be looking to see how this game transposes. As I said, I've never seen this position before. Gotta adjust my seat so I'm comfortable and ready to absolutely destroy my opponent. Yes, sir. Okay, so let me try and predict what his next move is going to be. Okay, standard development is coming out from our opponent. Knight f3. I guess I'll get my knight out as well. In chess, you want to follow your principles. Center control, minor pieces developed, and king safety. That's for the opening, which is what we are in right now. Okay, now bishops. I want to play g5 and then feint to the bishop on the king side, then castle. I think that's a solid idea. So g6, I meant g6. Did I say g5? I don't know. He plays d3. Obviously looking to probably get the bishop out maybe to g5, f4. I don't really see either of those as a problem. So I'm going to go ahead with just bishop g7, standard chess, castle. Okay, maybe I'm playing a bit too fast there. Hold up. This is a 15-minute game. I literally chose this playlist specifically so I could think and make better moves. Okay, rook b1. I really don't think that's a good move. There has to be a way for me to kind of capitalize on that. I'm certainly going to check the evaluation, and I'm most definitely going to see that that's probably a mistake by my opponent. But the question is, how do I capitalize on it? Now, my minor pieces are out except for this bishop on c8. My king is castled. Center control. Maybe we need to actually like break through the center somehow. Does d5 work? He has 3 defenders. I only have 2, so it doesn't work. So I could actually play e6 to then play d5. Or you guys catch? Wait, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work because his defenders are pawns and I have pieces attacking. So I just lose a piece for nothing, so that doesn't make any sense. Bishop d7 kind of looks solid. It's a developing move. It's not the most well. I mean, to be honest, like most of his pawns are in light squares, so it was always going to be very difficult to use this bishop effectively. So I think bishop d7 is a solid move. It just moves the bishop away from the starting square, and he castles on the king side. Now, immediately what I'm seeing right now is that his bishop on e2 feels incredibly passive. Like, it's blocked in. This bishop literally is in jail. And by jail, I mean, like, can I even say this? Like, I was going to say, like, a North Korean prison, but I don't know how they are. Like, if you literally just can't move. Like, this bishop is literally strapped down to an electric chair. It has no legal moves whatsoever as for right now. Now, the question is, how do we move forward here? We have our king safe. We have our minor pieces developed. All of our minor pieces are developed. Now I think it's time to maybe get our rooks to the files. Rook e8. Just rook e8 seems like a fine idea. Okay, now he moves the knight back. Is he trying bishop here? That's just a bad move. Bishop here is also a pretty bad move because I can take with the knight. Bishops are better than knights for the most part, so that wouldn't really make too much sense unless he just hit his head or something like that. Knight here. Is that what he's trying to play? But then takes. Oh, that would actually help him activate his pieces. So if he were to play knight g4, I don't think I would take, because that just helps him activate his knight. You never want to be helping your opponent activate their pieces, so that doesn't seem too solid of a move. Actually, knight to d4 is kind of speaking to me right now. It's putting a piece in the center, so we're gaining more control over the center, and it's also attacking this bishop. And no matter where the bishop goes to, I'm gonna be able to like trade it off for a knight. It does kind of help him activate. Wait, hold up. If I go here and he goes here, I take. Knight takes or queen takes. I don't think pawn takes will come out. That just looks kind of weird. So if I go knight d4, bishop maybe go here. Knight takes, or queen takes. I have the bishop here. Then my bishop can get on c6 and just start targeting his king. Knight d4, brilliant move. Am I crazy? Have I lost my mind? Probably. Maybe not. Okay, he moves where we expected. Do we just take? Like, the bishop here has to be like once we get the bishop here, now we have the bishop here, like, straight up. We just need to start opening the position, because bishops excel in open positions, right? He has his queen out. Usually I would say that's a bit too early, but we are in the middle game now, so it's definitely not too early to bring his queen out. He may play something like this. No, I don't see that. I don't see that happening for right now. Okay, bishop c6 is kind of calling my name. The bishop is just way more active here once we can, you know, start pushing pawns in the center and getting rid of this e4 pawn. The bishop is going to have a really nice time on this lovely diagonal pointing directly towards my opponent's king. So bishop to c6 is kind of calling my name, but we have to look at all our options here and see which one is the best. I don't know why, but knight to h5 was kind of speaking to me in ways it shouldn't, but it literally accomplishes nothing. So that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, bishop c6. I don't know why, but I feel like bishop c6 is a solid option here. Bishop c6. What if knight here? Then we just kick. Okay, bishop c6. Okay, bishop c6. Yes, the bishop looks. I know that the bishop's blocked in by this pawn, but like, this pawn only has one defender. He's pushed c3. If he had this pawn here, then maybe that pawn would be a little bit better, but it's not. So what I'm thinking of doing now is, actually I don't know. That's what I was going to figure out. Okay, pawn push here. That doesn't work. What if we play this first, e6? Oh, but then he might pin us here. But then we just move off of the pin and we're fine. But then if he attacks the knight, we have to move here. And then this traps our knight, doesn't it? Okay, my brain is not equipped for this level of calculation. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay. My opponent is not using any of his time. What? I guess he just goated like that, honestly. E6. Does that work? That's gonna help him activate his bishop. Or I could play this to prevent that and also prevent the knight from coming here. So many moves in this position. What's the best move I can play right now? Knight back. Then we don't have to worry about the pin. And then I can come here. And if push we takes. And if push here. He's just weakening his king for my bishop to like go here and like threaten some ideas. So maybe knight d7 looks solid. Knight d7, it's a backward move. You generally don't want to be moving backwards in chess. that's not really ideal, but I feel like for this position it makes a little bit of sense because we're obviously trying to put our knight further up in the center of the board, and sometimes you have to go back in life to go for. Yo, I'm a motivational speaker, guys. In life you have to go backwards to go forwards. Is there a movie that said that? No, I'm thinking of, the movie Cars, where it says you have to go left to go right, which is like a reference for drifting, when you counter steer the car. I really hope someone actually understands what I'm saying, and like people understand cars, and they understand how that works. But anyways, G4, that move looks terrible. Can I play knight here? Is that a sensible move? Or should I play, if I go knight here, can I still push e6 and try for d5? But then if he kicks with his take, but if he kicks here, he is like really weakening his king. I don't see a world. Okay, if we go knight e5 and he tries to kick us here, what do we do? Knight here, bishop here, activating his bishop. What do we do? Oh wait, I'm attacking his queen, so he'll have to wait. No, what? Knight here, bishop here. Where does the knight go? I think the knight would have to go back. Oh wait, no, we could just keep the knight. No. If he attacks with the pawn, what do we do? I don't know why I thought he would attack with the bishop. That would actually be a good move, but knight e5. Where does he? What if he attacks with the pawn? Where does the knight go? The knight is here. Can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. The knight would have to go back, which is not ideal. Like, he's gaining space, but this feels weird. This position feels super weird. Do I just put my bishop here from now? This king looks so weak though. Okay, tell you guys what. This move a6 looks super slow, but I'm trying to get my bishop or my queen on c7 and just start putting some pressure on this diagonal because he's made the decision to weaken his king. We have to try to take advantage of that, and a6 prevents the knight from coming here and attacking my queen. So honestly, it feels a bit slow. Yeah. Excuse me. f4. My opponent is actually like, he actually needs like a checkup, guys. Like, can someone like check on this guy, like mentally, like take him to the therapist, like your local therapist in India, and like say like, yo, 507B, okay, let me not mispronounce a name and get cancelled. Like, yo, bro, like you need like some mental reevaluation. Like, what's going on? This move doesn't make any sense. Okay, bishop check. He's gonna block with the bishop. That's just not good for me. So yeah, queen c7. Okay, but oh crap, f4 blocks out the attack. Does it? Okay. Okay, this like low key, if this was a 10-minute rapid game, I would have lost already just on time. My opponent's playing quite fast actually, but is that a good thing? I don't know. Okay, bishop there. That's certainly a move that can be played. Bishop to e3. He's finally developing his last minor piece. I have the bishop here though, so I need to open up the game. In particularly this diagonal. I need to open this diagonal. I have the bishop here, so I need to open the diagonal. e6 in preparation to push d5. Then you can take here. So do we have to play b6 to support that pawn? d6. What does he play? Maybe knight here. Then we play e6 and try for e5. That doesn't work though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Here. It doesn't work. We may have to just remove this knight. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Push here. That makes this bishop so bad. E5. How am I losing on time? This is a 15-minute rapid game. Oh. I am lost for words right now. However, I somehow found a way to almost lose on time in a 15-minute rapid game. Like 15/10. You literally gain 10 seconds every time you make a move. Does this work now? Definitely doesn't. Now this queen is here. Do we push here? No, again, that makes the bishop really bad. Knight here. Knight here. Yeah, we really need to push d5. If he goes here, we just go here. I think. I don't know. Also, wait. I forgot to do it in the intro, but if you guys are enjoying somehow and still watching, then you should consider subscribing. You know, it's free and you can always change your mind later. If you guys get that reference, then you have severe brain rot like me, unfortunately. Let's focus back on the chess game now. Honestly, I don't think I should run out of time. Every move I make, I gain, what, 10 seconds? So if push comes to shove and I just take less than 10 seconds to make every move, I'll just keep gaining more time. So realistically, time shouldn't be a problem here. Okay, yeah. Knight to f3. I predicted that. Can we push this now? He's going to take here. We have to play b6. We play b6. We still can't push here because it is... Oh, the knight blocks out the queen now. We could have actually played this. Oh no, but then as I said, the bishop gets c5 if we had played d5. So now we're going to be looking to play d5. If he attacks the knight, knight goes back. Okay, I'll push here. d5. Does d5 work? d5. He has 1, 2, 3 defenders. I have 1, 2, 3 attackers. No. He has 3 attackers. I have 3 defenders. So it works. If I push here, he's going to kick my knight. But then I think I can play this. If he takes, we take his bishop. If he takes here, we take back. Does that work? Push. d5 is on the board. d5 is officially on the board. Whether it was a good move or not, only time will tell. He takes. Interesting. So we'll just take back with la pawn. Yes, we have to take back with la pawn. If we don't take back with la pawn, we just lose material. As I predicted, he is going crazy and he has pushed e5, which means he is ready to just absolutely end me. Okay, now what's interesting actually is that if I move my knight back, I'm threatening a fork and he has to like defend it. Can we make a better move? Does pushing here make sense? Push here takes... No. I think we just have to move the knight, honestly. And there's literally only one square, so might as well just play it. He has to be careful about the fork. Okay, he did see it. Do we take here? Yeah, we have to open the game. We have bishop. No, that was a mistake. I have an isolated pawn now. Knight here. Yeah, knight here looks pretty solid. If he takes, our pawn structure gets improved. Okay. This is kind of sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. How is he moving so fast and actually playing like kind of... Wait, I'm playing against a 1280. What? Why has chess.com matched me against a 1280 rated opponent? I'm 1360. I'm almost 100 elo higher than him and I'm having such a difficult time. If I lose, I'm going to lose so much elo. What is he threatening here? Queen h5. Is he threatening to put the knight here? This... Uh, do we have to defend with h6? He is threatening to put the knight here. If I were to play something like this, and he gets the knight here, do we just kick? The knight goes back, and then we have the tempo. Excuse me. Then we have the tempo. So I don't think it actually makes any sense to play h6 right now. That's just passive. So knight e4, knight in the center. Okay, if he takes, now our pawn structure is like not as horrid. Okay, yeah, as I expected, he's gonna hop the knight in looking for this, but once we kick, wait, the knight's trapped. Let's go. I think the knight's trapped, right? Yeah, the knight can't go back because we just win the knight. All right, good job, team. Good job, team. We have successfully probably won this game, if hopefully, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're probably going to be up a knight. I don't see what he can actually do to prevent the knight from being lost. He most likely will end up just sacking on f7. Queen takes. No, if queen takes, then he gets this pawn. Right? Yeah. If he sacks here, I think maybe taking with the king is the best idea, so we don't lose like a pawn. Does the pawn matter? Because we're gonna like maybe activate the rook. Honestly, we'll find out when we get there. He has not played a move yet, so just gonna see what he does. Okay, yeah, he gives me the knight. I'll just take. No reason to not take the knight. It's free. And now we can push maybe this and just get some attacks. This pawn is also weak. Wait, crap. Can I take here? Takes. But if takes and takes, then takes. I think we have to take this. Then takes here. Take with the queen. If takes here, that's a lost queen. I think we have to take this. Takes. This line might be strong, but I don't know. If he pushes here. Okay. Wait, my mouse almost literally made a misclick. I gotta be careful about that. He can't take this because he loses his queen. If he pushes, he loses his... Okay, as I predicted, he's trying to try some fanciness on me. But I think I can just play this. Right? Play this. Or no. No. Check. King here. Check. Is that checkmate? I think it might be. Oh, he blocked with the rook and then it's checkmate. Oof, that was a clutch game. And now we're up to 1370 rated. Let's quickly, very quickly, look at the analysis, see if there's anything that we like blatantly did wrong, any mistakes that we might have missed, or any like obvious takes that we might have missed. Okay, let's just go for the opening. Yeah, again, as I said, yeah, pushing pawns in the opening, never ideal, but I guess I should take my own advice, huh? Yeah, he's just pushing a bunch of pawns. I'm not gonna go too in-depth on this opening. You just kind of like, as I said, just focus on the principles. That was a decent move. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the knight or taken the bishop. Honestly, it's fine. Like the position's kind of, wait. Yeah, the position's kind of fine here. It's kind of mainly equal. That was a mistake. He's just pushing pawns on his king side for no reason. Yeah, just absolute like madness. Pushing pawns around your king. Just not very principled chess. And I should have played b5 here. b5, why? What if takes? And our pawn structure is better, so that makes sense. But knight here loses all the advantage, but it's okay. Pawn here is fine. Queen here is wrong. That's also wrong because he should have attacked the knight. Oh, and then I go for the fork. What if he takes here? Oh, then we just take back and we're still threatening the fork. Okay, yeah. So I definitely need some work on my calculations. Definitely a mistake there. Knight back is a mistake. I should just threaten a fork. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, taking there actually loses because he takes part with the knight and gains advantage. Okay, so we definitely did give away the win in some positions, but knight here is a miss. This, okay, yo, I swear, every time I feel like I made like a good move, I check the analysis and I'm like, yo, I'm actually like the dumbest person on the planet. But luckily my opponent blundered mate in 3 and he resigned. So yeah, pretty solid game overall. Now we're up to 1370, almost 1400. So yeah, if you did end up enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe and like the video. I hope you're still watching, and yeah, take care.